The Warrior Blade. For me, this head is pure nostalgia. Some of you who are below a certain age, this may seem hard to believe, but this wasn't always a face-off head. When we finally got a team at my high school, I went from a small group of guys who each owned a $30 complete stick and would stand out in the practice field and run around and play a game we knew nothing about, to suddenly having to actually play the real organized game against other teams. I realized that I needed to upgrade my gear immediately. So I did what any kid would do in their first experience with a new game, and I looked at what the pros were playing with. When I saw guys like the Powells and Mark Million playing with the Warrior Blade, I knew I had to have it. And while that was almost definitely the biggest driving factor in the infancy of my lacrosse playing career, there was some practical thought behind it. You see, this was the era of cardboard mesh. Control in any stick was hard to come by. But I was also a brand new player to the game, and I knew that I would need a wider catching surface in order to maximize my ability on the lacrosse field. And of course, the Blade was a perfect head for this, with its aggressively flared sidewalls giving you both a wider surface for catching and also a pinched rear sidewall that gave you the maximum control needed in order to tame that stiff mesh. I played with this head for my final 2 years of high school and then took it with me into my college club days in Arkansas. Unfortunately, I was not a very good student, and as I left my freshman year, I knew that I would probably not be playing college lacrosse with that team anymore, and I gave away my equipment. This is especially painful for me because not only did I lose that OG Blade, but I also lost the original Brine Def Gloves with the armadillo thumb and my C Pro with a titanium face mask, all three of which are still to this date holy grail items for me. But the Blade gave me a foundation in the game and taught me about control in the era of stiff mesh.